So guys, Rufai unsettles Tinubu in this new video. Honestly, Rufai is a fearless guy. He has told Tinubu his sins to his face. So guys, take a look at this.
President Tinubu took money, part of the supplementary budget last year, to refurbish the presidential villa and all of that, and the home of the vice president. When they were refurbishing that one, they did not remember that they were going to take extra 21 billion to complete the home of the VP. Today he said he wants to buy jets. That one is there. They took 90 billion for Hajj. I hear they want to borrow another amount of money now. They borrowed 2-point-something billion came in. At the same time, we've not been able to address the outcomes of food insecurity, poverty, and hunger.
So guys, this music that was released by Idris, has caused a whole lot of controversy on the social media. And I tell you, Arise television crew has taken their time, to break down this music. You are going to watch this video. You are going to take your time to listen to what, they've got to say about the sufferings of people in Nigeria and how the Tinubu's government is really detached from realities on ground. They don't even know what Nigerians are going through. Tinubu is talking about buying private jets and all that. They don't know what Nigerians are going through. So guys, take a look at this video.
Nigerian rapper Idris Abdul Karim has released a new song titled Emilokan, aimed squarely at prominent figures, President Bola Tinubu, former President Buhari, and Pastor Adeboye. The song, which has already generated reactions on social media, shines a light on the dire struggles faced by Nigerians, including rampant hunger and economic hardship. Abdul Karim boldly reworks the familiar political slogan, Emilokan to Ebilokan, reflecting the cries of hungry Nigerians. Let's take a look.
Emilokan, don't turn Emilokan. Yorubas are screaming, Hausas are crying, Igbo brothers are saying, don't blame them. Igbos have been discriminated. Even food don't turn to gold in Nigeria. Kidnapping, lucrative business in Nigeria. Imagine saying your grandchildren where they kidnap. By now, your soldiers for don't scatter Nigeria. How come a man won't get money for ransom when they kidnap him, his wife and his children? After everything,
Let's not.
Okay, so that song was just released recently. In case you don't know who Idris Abdul Karim is, he's a Nigerian hip-hop artist. He has been around for decades. He actually released another song targeted at the Nigerian government called Nigerian Jaga Jaga, Everything Scatter Scatter.
That was 2004.
2004, yes. Exactly. So this is not the first time he's, singing about...
No, but in all reality, yes, people have qualms with Idris. You remember his debacle with versus Kiamo, and Kiamo was saying that, it was because he came to ask him for something he didn't give, because he did a remix of that song recently before he now released this one.
Yes.
But I've always asked, and I put something up on my Twitter, I said, please, point out one lie in Idris's song about Ebilokan as we speak today. Point out one lie. You can't. Whatever your problems with Idris is directly acts. President Tinubu took money, part of the supplementary budget last year, to refurbish the presidential villa and all of that, and the home of the vice president. When they were refurbishing that one, they did not remember that they were going to take extra 21 billion to complete the home of the VP. Today he said he wants to buy jets. That one is there. They took 90 billion for Hajj. I hear they want to borrow another amount of money now. They borrowed 2-point-something billion came in. At the same time, we've not been able to address the outcomes of food insecurity, poverty, and hunger.
Correct.
I was talking to a friend yesterday, and the friend was lamenting to me that how is it possible that 2 million naira is about 800,000 CFA? So, in the first 1 year, will score him very low. And I'm not going to even score him alone. I'm going to score collectively the APC. This economy was over 500 billion. It was projected that if Nigeria kept on growing, 7-8% mark, we're going to be close to $1 trillion GDP then. As at that time we did the rebasing. Today, Nigeria has lost half of that GDP to 253 billion. The APC has destroyed the economy of this country. It's been bad for economy. So please, I give you a challenge. Point out one lie out of Idris Abdul Karim's song. Let's have a debate.
Well, my favorite line there is, this one don't pass jaga jaga.
Yes, now.
We say, you know, when he did that jaga jaga, scatter scatter in 2004, I think President Obasanjo was so incensed that he responded to him personally. And now he says, no, it's not just jaga jaga, it's worse than jaga jaga. But, you know, within the theory, it's called satirical music, sung as satire, sung as social protest, you know, and it's a very realistic portraiture of the concerns of Nigerians. Well, he has exercised his freedom to express himself musically. I hope they will allow him to also enjoy the benefits of that freedom, if you know what I mean.
Can I just say that it is sad that he's not the first person to use the medium of music to speak on touch on social issues. Very popularly, we know Fela Nicola Kuti, through his activism was through his music. We know the popular song, Food in a Day, those songs, the sad part of it all is that those songs still remain relevant today. Not a lot. In fact, when they sang those songs, life was better for Nigerians than it is now. And so it is quite sad. And so when you hear songs like this, yet it's emotive, but does it really achieve the aim? Do our political class feel embarrassed by these songs? Does it matter to them? That's a big question. They release these songs, but unfortunately, I haven't seen to what extent it has helped to create, social consciousness or reform. It's very sad.
So guys, it's not only Arise Television that is firing Tinubu for bringing Nigeria down. I mean, this president has ruined this country. Even this news central, they have come out to blast Tinubu badly. Take a look at this.
The current Nigerian government seems to be the most tone-deaf government we've had in recent times because of all the things Nigeria in its current state needs to spend money on. If a serious government has taken a look at the current state of affairs and truly is keen on working on a better life for its citizens, if that government, for example, put together a 100-item list, I'm sure that a serious government wouldn't find space to put 21 billion naira for the vice president's residence on that list. Just imagine. Put together a list of the top 50 things that Nigeria needs currently, urgently. I'm sure that there wouldn't be any space if we had a serious government to put 21 billion naira in for the vice president's residence. But the government in Nigeria today continues to show Nigerians very clearly that its priority isn't the Nigerian people. This, ladies and gentlemen, is renewed hope. There's no way in logical terms that this project can be defended by any person, but with renewed hope, they don't even bother to give you a good explanation for why this is. What they've simply said is, and of course I'm going to be quoting the Vice President and the Minister of the FCT, Nyesom Wike. He says, this project was awarded in 2010, 14 years ago, and was abandoned in 2014. It was in January this year, in 2024, that we had to review the project to 21 billion naira from 7 billion naira. And that means an additional 14 billion naira. He goes on to say, for a vice president's residence to take 14 good years, and then Mr. President within a year made it a reality, this is what is called renewed hope. Now, it goes on to say that President Tinubu explained that the provision of a suitable residence for the vice president is not merely a matter of convenience, but also a symbol of respect for the office and the individual who occupies it. Again, this is what we see as renewed hope. And the thing here is, the Honorable Minister of the FCT sees this as something that Nigerians should applaud them for completing an unfinished project. He's proud of it. He's excited to tell you that they've finished this project in 1 year. But this is the same government that told Nigerians to tighten their belts And the same Nigerians have had to make completely insane sacrifices just to survive current realities. The same government does the complete opposite, has no thought in itself to hold back when it's time to spend billions and billions of naira. In what way in any universe is spending 21 billion naira on the vice president's residence beneficial to the Nigerian people? Why does Nigeria need that residence currently? And calling this a waste of money, of course, calling the whole project a waste of money, goes to show Nigerians exactly what this government has in its renewed hope agenda. More and more waste of the country's resources. Now, not only is the renewed hope wasteful in mind-blowing proportions, it is also very proud and loud when they waste Nigeria's money. It's only in Nigeria that you see the president or vice president and other top government officials leave their official duties to go and cut ribbon at the opening of a house. You wouldn't see this anywhere else in the world. And it shows clearly that these people are not busy. They have their priorities very, very twisted. One would expect that when such an expense is brought to the National Assembly or Mr. President's table, they will look at it and say, no, not right now, because Nigeria needs every available penny to be redirected into healthcare and education, security, and other more important issues. That's what you would expect in a country that knows that it doesn't have money to waste. But Nigeria has money to waste. The Nigerian government has money to waste. The renewed hope agenda has billions of naira to waste. Don't be fooled. And so it is in my view that we need to stop trying to remind the presidency about the sufferings of Nigerians. Stop this whole talk about, oh, Mr. President needs to be made aware that Nigerians are going through a lot. Because don't be deceived. It's not that they are not aware. They just have other things that they are focused on in the interim.
So, guys, it is very clear that, this administration, by the time they finish this their regime, Nigeria might almost be set not to exist anymore, because the hunger in the land is biting. People are dying. And if somebody steals, you see how the anger will be poured on the person. But these are politicians. They are living comfortably, detached from reality. When you talk, they will say, arrest her, arrest him, and all that. But I tell you, Nigerians are waking up. Nigerians are seeing all what they are doing. And an APC chieftain came out to say that if an election is conducted tomorrow, that APC cannot win because Tinubu has ruined the economy. This is coming from an APC, chieftain. So, guys, that is to tell you that this Tinubu's administration, they don't know what they are doing, honestly, and they don't care. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. Thank you.